All right, everybody, can you see me? Today, I'm gonna talk about how to make grits. If you're from the South, I'm from Houston, Texas. I grew up. Grits are pretty a big deal. So, I'm gonna give you an idea of how to make them and how to make it really easy. Today we're using standard grits, not 3-minute grits, but if you're making grits, there definitely is a science to getting them just right, all right? So the first thing you want to do when you're making grits is you want to have hot water in a pot. It may sound silly, but you don't want to overfill your pot with water, okay? So if you're one of those people that don't like to measure, that's fine. You don't have to measure. So if you're making grits for 2 or 3 people, 4 people, it depends on how much grits people like to eat. We like to eat a lot of grits when we make them. Then this is a nice size pot, saucepan pot. That's good. Some people like sweet grits, some people like grits that are salty. If you want to make the grits to where they're for everyone, don't put salt or sugar in them. The key thing to making your grits is to have oil. Vegetable oil, I think I have oil. So vegetable oil will do fine. So when you first start off, take your hot water and take about a tablespoon of oil, and this is good with rice as well. Take a tablespoon of oil and put it inside there with your grits. This will cause your grits not to stick. You want to get your water boiling as much as possible when you get ready to start the grits. So when you pour your grits into them, you want to get your water to boil. So when you get your water to boiling, put in about 7 or 8 on your oven. And then when you get your water to boil, then about 2 to 3 minutes in, you get your temperature up to about 500, 400 or 500. Just kind of measure it like 5 on your dial is about 500 degrees or so. I'm not a scientist, but the way you get your grits to come out looking like they come out of a kitchen at a restaurant is, the key is this one thing. Remember this, rewind this, whatever you got to do. The key is, once you get that oil in there, stir it around. The best way to get your grits right, not to use a spoon. You don't want them to stick on the bottom of a pan because as soon as you pour them in, don't use a spoon. Use a whisker. Plastic whisker is always good with the plastic on it, a big whisker. This will stop your grits from sticking because grits don't stick. Nothing but chopped up grated rice, okay? Butter is good. You can use butter. You can use sweet or unsalted or whatever butter. That's your preference. It depends on how you want it to taste. So once it's at 500, you start pouring your grits in. You're gonna stay there. Key to messing up grits is leaving the kitchen. Don't leave the kitchen. Don't leave the kitchen, okay? So the key is not leaving the kitchen. From there, as your grits start to bubble up, a good 2 minutes in, as your grits start to bubble up, you want to take your fire and turn it from 5, 7, or however your boiling point, all the way down to 2 or 3. Okay? When you take it down to 2 or 3, you can use a pot top if you want to, but I wouldn't necessarily always do that because it's good. You got to stay on top of them. Make sure you take your whisker down bottom, grab the granulated grits from the bottom so that they don't stick. Don't stick. As time goes by, you'll say my grits are kind of watery. Grits, as they cool, they become thicker. They become thick. Don't worry about it. Bring it down. Your burner down. So if you want your grits to stay a certain way for like people to eat them, because everybody's not eating at the same time. Different households are different. Take your temperature and go all the way to the lowest low. If you're like me, don't let nobody distract you, because you'll end up putting it all the way on high instead of low, and then you'll burn up the grits. All right. At the end of the day, your grits should fall off like that. not watery runny. Some people like their watery runny grits. Some people like their grits thick. You'll see the consistency and the density of the grits as you work with them. So as time goes by, you'll learn. When you take your grits, take a spoon out, you see how thick those are, and you just taste it. But it's not, you can't taste it right now because it's too hot. Remember, if you want to learn how to make grits, don't be like folks out there and try to rush it. Take your time when you're cooking, don't rush it. And in the words of Al Green, love and happiness. That's an inside joke. Everybody know about Al Green and grits. I'm signing off. It's Troy T. Y'all stay tuned.